it's not nice, like because it's like my whole day has just been focused around thinking about these kind of things, and it's not nice when you want to be concentrating on your life, which for me is limited. If you could feel the pain in my legs right now, you'd go, "Wow, how is he sitting cross-legged with pain like that?" And it's because I know as soon as I straighten them, the pain gets even worse for 10 seconds. But it's caused by my the medication I take. Um, so yeah, I've just got peace and love in my heart, and I'm not a perfect person, because I am an addict, but I'm a good person. I'm a good human being. My idol is Prince, Rogers Nelson, Dave Grohl, Che Guevara, not for his warfare, guerrilla warfare, but for the fact that he was a medical doctor and he went to treat people with, what was it? It was something they could catch, and it was really like a bad illness. And they kept them out on this island. So you had to get a boat over. The doctors had to get a boat over to the island. But Che is just a name that they give to everybody in Cuba. His name was Ernesto Guevara. Che was never his name, but they called him Che, so Che Guevara, and that's what he became known as. He is one of my idols because he's a martyr. He died, and it's very. This is a very important piece that I'm saying now. He died for what he believed in, and I will follow that. I will follow that if need be. And my only hope is that people who have beliefs like me will do the same as he said. He said, "I do not care if I die in battle, as long as somebody picks up my gun and continues firing." Well, I believe the same, but obviously not with guns, because I'm not using guns, obviously. But like just in the belief in good things, the belief in you know privacy, the belief in allowing people to live their lives in peace, not making people your puppet, and controlling them. Control and coercive behavior is a crime for some. For some, it's legal. Always by my side. I sleep with it. I sleep with it. I sleep with it right here. Always by my side. And when I go out, it's always within reach. I would just need to swing my bag around, that's all. So yeah, Courtney Love, like she said, "This is for me, this is not for you, so I don't give a fuck if you like it." was my last one. No more. People look up to Tom Petty, like me, but he died with, I think it was something like 10 drugs in his system, one of which was Xanax, which is a prescription drug in the UK. It's called alprazolam. If you look in the British National Formulary, you'll see it right there. Alprazolam available for prescription in the UK. It's not for anxiety; it's for panic attacks because it acts quickly, rapidly, but doesn't last too long. It's very potent, but it doesn't last too long. And people look at him as a good person. I mean, he died of a fentanyl overdose. Matthew Perry, people look at him as a good person. He died of a ketamine overdose. I mean, a doctor got sentenced for 2 years, I think, today, for being friends with the ketamine queen. But he'd given information about it and everything. I think that they're way too strict with their punishments. 15 years she got, fuck me. Just for dealing ketamine. Really, like in the UK, you should have got like 2 years suspended sentence. It's just because Matthew Perry. But in the UK, they are using ketamine medically to treat depression. So I don't really see. I don't like it. Like they're using LSD to treat schizophrenia and depression. They're using ketamine to treat depression. They're using ecstasy to treat marital problems. All in the UK, heroin is available on prescription from every single doctor. Every single doctor in the UK can prescribe heroin for pain relief, not for addiction, for pain relief only. There's 4 doctors that can prescribe it for addiction, which means there's only like 400 patients that get heroin instead of methadone. But I just think it's like the UK is doing a lot of good stuff medically, but it just needs to be more accessible to people. But then I think, like we've just got so many people coming into this country on small boats. It's like we're just getting like so full. Like the UK, there's too many people. Way too many people. I don't claim benefits. I don't claim benefits at all. I haven't in two years. I own this. This is owned by me. This space is owned by me, right? It's not rented. There's no mortgage. If I get my phone out of my Faraday bag, well, it's double wrapped, 2 Faraday bags. If I get my phone out of there and change my SIM card, it will log it, and it's something external will log an IMSI catcher, and they tried to get a patent for it, and it was obviously denied because it's a blatant, breach of privacy. I mean, you're talking about CCTV surveillance, on the streets of, Cardiff, Queen Street, as being a bit of an intrusion in privacy. Well, you're logging what my SIM card phone number is every time I change it. When I'm sitting in my own home, that to me is, I feel like violated by it. You know what I mean? You feel violated because it's like, I just don't see why they have the right to do that. Well, I know why they have the right to do that, but they obtained it legally. So all I want is I don't want complaints. I'm so tired of complaints. Like, I just wanted to stop. That's all. I just wanted to stop. I'm no criminal. I'm no bad guy. I just wanted to stop. That's all. And let me get on with moving away from the problem, the source of all of my problems. When I was working at Screwfix, everything was fine until somebody contacted them. When I was in my relationship, everything was fine until someone made a fake account pretending to be a police officer, or later on pretending to be a police officer, contacted this girl's family. Not the girl, the family. Well, first contacted the girl saying I was cheating on her, which was not true. Why would I cheat on the girl that was to me a goddess? You know, and there was no there was you could show me any porn star in the world, I would always have picked her before anybody else. You know, that's how in love I was. I was like, this is the girl I'm going to spend my life with. So yeah, she spoiled that. Then 2 years later, I'm blue tick, 3,000 followers. She spoils that. She jumps in, throws her weight in, spoils that. And she'd been stalking me all the way through anyway. So any girls that added me and liked my stuff, she would contact. You know, I've asked for my depositions, my criminal record from police, and I've not been able to get it. I asked them to put it in the newspaper. I've not been able to get it. But luckily, I'm moving, so I won't need it. The only reason I would need it after I've moved is if the same thing happens there. Then I would need it, obviously. So just to show people, look, whatever you've been told, total rubbish. You know, police are legally allowed to lie because it's very effective. Because especially when it comes from police, it's very, very effective. People really believe it when it comes from police because they don't believe police could lie. Police deal with legal and illegal. They do not deal with right and wrong. It is wrong to lie, but it is not illegal. So that's why they do it. I was a security guard 10 years ago. I didn't believe any of this. I would have thought that guy's crazy. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, I am crazy, but I'm telling the truth. So you know, like it's just like I feel sorry for that PC who was in the video because she was just following orders. She wasn't doing what she wanted to do. She was following orders. So I feel very sorry for her because she was the star of the video, and people would have thought she was in the wrong. She was not in the wrong. She was just following orders. So I feel bad for her. So, but she said to me, you know, Ross, you cannot threaten people with legal action. Of course you can. That's the right thing to do. The wrong thing to do is to threaten to throw someone out of a third floor window. That's what you're not allowed to do. Threatening someone with legal action, absolutely. When they've taken a piece of your boiler, removed it so it didn't break because the plumber said, well, if it wasn't sabotage, the piece would still be here, but in a broken state. And it wasn't, it was gone. So he says this is 100% sabotage. And he'd made comments to me, hate comments, prior. So that's why it got to me so badly that he then again, you know, didn't face any consequences. But I mean, three months after I'd put it up, I was over it, and I'd moved on, and I was doing guitar. You know, and it's just sad. It's just a really sad thing because this last 3 years could have been really good, and I just lost 10. Not 10 as a whole, 10 in like sections. You know, like 4 months. Then I was out for like 6 or 7, then like back in for 11. And then then I was out for a while, built a great life, absolutely great life. I mean, and then I'm working at Go Outdoors, and what happens? The exact same thing that happened 2 years prior when I was across the road at Screwfix, where a girl, who I can't remember her name, but she's on here, not on here, she's on Instagram and everything. She was working there. The girls always used to like flirt with me, and she asked me for my number, so I gave her my number. She ran and got her phone. She ran back. I gave her my number. Then later on, I'm talking to her, and she's saying, I never asked you your number. No, I didn't. No, I never asked you your number. No, you've just been told a lot of bullshit and you've believed it. It's crazy. It's crazy because I'm the nicest guy in the whole world. Like literally the nicest, kindest, most caring, least judgmental. And that's exactly what one of my exes said. They said you don't judge me, about my tummy, you don't judge me. She had a little pot belly. She didn't even have a belly. She had a little pot belly. It was cute, I used to kiss it just to make her know that she's perfect, just the way she is. It's crazy to be that happy, like literally Christmas every day, and then to be alone. It's crazy. It's crazy to go from that all the way down to this place that it's not. Like if I died right now, I'd be fine. Okay, I'd be okay. I'd be quite happy because I would be at peace. No, well, no, because I mean I'm moving, so I've got this option of a new start. I just hope that everything that happened here doesn't follow me. Because if it follows me, I mean, what's the point? There is no point, because trying to ask your criminal record to prove things and then trying to, it's ridiculous. I've taken quite a lot of videos down, and I thought earlier, should I put them back up? And I thought, no, let's leave them down. Let's leave them down. Because I don't need them up because I've got them. But every time I've taken them down in the past, it's like, yeah, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Because I'm not wanting to, I'm wanting a fresh start and I'm wanting to move on and have a fresh start and see if I can have a good ending to my life. A good, peaceful, private ending. Private being the main part. Private, totally private. Back how I used to be when nobody at all knew about my condition. Nobody at all. Not one person, well, one person who then they are told the whole world illegally. You know, when she doesn't understand the impact that it has on you mentally. It's incredibly degrading, and people don't understand it as well. So because they don't understand it, they think worse things than if they did understand it. Then they'd be like, oh, okay, cool, no problem. But because they don't understand, just like she's oh, cool, no worries. Let's have sex, yeah, cool. But these people, they don't know. They've not been educated. So I don't know why they've not been educated. THT really should. I saw Macmillan Cancer support, and they're saying whatever you need. And I'm thinking to myself, can I call them? Because it says whatever you need. Well, can I call them? Am I allowed to call Macmillan Cancer support even though I don't have cancer? Am I allowed to call them because it's